Dear students, in this video we will try our hands at a numerical based on midpoint algorithm for circle generation. I hope this will be of great help to you to understand the algorithm. Let's recall the algorithm first in a brief way. So the first point to be drawn using the midpoint circle algorithm was 0 and R. And the decision parameter for the first time is P0 is equal to 1 minus R. And further decision parameters and points will be based on the following method. If decision parameter is less than or equal to 0, equal to is also included in this branch. Uh, in this case, we calculate the next point by using these equations. Xk is equal to xk plus 1 and yk is unchanged. So yk plus 1 is equal to yk. And the decision parameter becomes equal to old value of the decision parameter plus 2xk plus 3. And in case the decision parameter comes out to be greater than 0, then we have to increment the value of x, which will be written like this, and the value of y will be decremented to be written as this. Yk plus 1 becomes equal to yk minus 1, and the decision parameter in this case will be equal to old value of the decision parameter plus 2 xk minus 2 yk plus 1. And we have to repeat this procedure until x is less than y. Whenever x becomes equal to y or x exceeds y, we will stop there. So now let's take an example that you are being asked to draw a circle of radius equal to 5 units. I'm taking units because we are going to draw the circle on the monitor screen where calculations will be done on the basis of pixel positions. So radius is given 5 units, and I assume that this circle is centered at origin. So coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. So for this we start to find out the points. I will give these points in a tabular way. So the calculated point I'll be writing below this column, and we will get a few symmetrical points which comes out to be which come out to be out of symmetry. Symmetrical points will be listed here, and in the last column we have decision parameter. Okay, now let's start. The very first point, as the algorithm says, is 0 r. So the first point will be 0 5, as the value of r is 5. And out of symmetry we will get more points. We will get minus 0 5, which is the same, so therefore I do not repeat it. Then we will have 0 minus 5. Then we have minus 0 minus 5. Minus 0 5 will be similar to this point, so let's not repeat it. Then we have points obtained by swapping x and y coordinates. So I have 5 0, then I have minus 5 0, then I have 5 minus 0. 5 minus 0 is no different from 5 0, and in the last minus 5 minus 0, which is the same as this one, minus 5 0. So for the first time, when one out of these coordinates is 0, we will get lesser number of points. In next cases we will observe we will get more. uh, After obtaining these three points out of symmetry, we now calculate the value of the decision parameter. So decision parameter for the first time is equal to 1 minus r, 1 minus 5. This comes out to be minus 4. Now the decision parameter is minus 4, means negative, less than 0. So we will go through this branch, and in this branch we will calculate the coordinates of the next point using this equation, using these equations. So x will be incremented and y will have no change in it. So the next point will be obtained by incrementing x and making no change in y. So the next point you got is 0, 5. And the points out of symmetry will be minus 1, 5. Then you have 1, minus 5. You have minus 1, minus 5. Then you can get, after swapping the coordinates, 5, 1. You have minus 5, 1. Then you have minus 5, sorry, you have 5, minus 1. And in the last, minus 5, minus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points out of symmetry for 1 point. So in total, you get 8 points while you have calculated just 1. So decision parameter, we were in this branch. Decision parameter will be calculated by this equation, which gives you old value of pk, means minus 4 plus 2x, x is 1. So plus 2 into x becomes 2, plus 3, you get plus 1. So now decision parameter is positive, is greater than 1. So to calculate the next point, we will go through this branch where pk is greater than 0. So in this case, you increment x and decrement y. So the next point obtained will be by incrementing x, it becomes 2, and decrementing y, it becomes 4. So the next point is 4, and you will get 7 more points out of symmetry, which are minus 2, 4, uh, which are minus 2, 4, 2, minus 4, minus 2, minus 4, and after swapping you get 4, 2, you get minus 4, 2, you get 4, minus 2, and in the last, minus 4, minus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 symmetrical points this time also. In total, we get 8 points. So now, to calculate the next value of decision parameter, we were in this, we will use this equation as the case is pk is greater than 0. So pk, old value of pk is 1 plus 2xk. 2 into xk becomes 4. So 1 plus 4 minus 2 into yk. Yk is 4. It becomes minus 8 plus 1. So after calculating it, you get minus 2. So this time the decision parameter is negative. So for calculation of the next point, we will have to move towards this branch, where x is incremented, y is not changed. So the next point will be obtained by incrementing x and making no change in y. So out of symmetry you will get minus 3, 4, you will get 3, minus 4, you will get minus 3, minus 4. Then after swapping you will get 4, 3, you will get minus 4, 3, you will get 4, minus 3, and minus 4, minus 3. So these are the symmetrical points, and the next parameter for decision will be calculated using this equation, because this is the case where pk had come out to be greater than less than 0. So it will be calculated by this equation, which gives last value of the decision parameter minus 2 plus 2k, 2xk. Xk is 3, so it becomes plus 6. Then you have plus 3. So calculating this will give you 7, which is positive. So the next point to be calculated will be obtained by these equations, as this is the case where decision parameter is greater than 0. It is plus 7. So x will be incremented, y will be decremented. So when you increment x, you get 4, and when you decrement y, you get 3. Here we have to observe that according to midpoint algorithm, we had to go until x is less than y, but here x has exceeded y. In some cases it becomes equal to y also. Here the condition is faltered, therefore we will stop here and will do no further calculations. So this is the set of points which lie along the circle. So let's try drawing these points on the graphical paper. So the very first point according to our calculations is 0, 5 and 3 points out of symmetry. So I draw the first point 0, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a point here. And out of symmetry you get 0, minus 5. You will get downwards. Minus 5 is in the downward direction. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And the next point out of symmetry is got by swapping coordinates 0, 5. It becomes 5, 0. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And similarly we get minus 50 also, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So these are the points we got in the first round. And in the second round we got another point 1, 5, and out of symmetry there are 7 points. Let's draw them also. So 1, 5, 1, 5, you get this point. Similarly we have minus 1, 5. Out of symmetry we got this. Then we had 1, minus 5, and we had minus 1, 5. Then the next point was obtained by swapping it, 5, 1. So this is 5 and this becomes 1. Then we have minus 5, 1. Then we had 5, minus 1, and minus 5, minus 1. So we have got 8 points this time. And in the next round we got another point which is 2, 4, and 7 points which are symmetrical to it. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, you get this point. And out of symmetry you get minus 2, 4. You get 2, minus 4 somewhere here. You get minus 2, minus 4. It will be lying here. So after swapping you get 4, 2, 4, 2, minus 4, 2, 4, minus 2, and minus 4, minus 2. We've got these points. Now in the next round we got another point which was 3, 4. So 3, 4 and its symmetrical points will be drawn here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You will get a point at this location. And minus 3, 4 will get this point. And similarly, out of symmetry, we will have minus 3, 4, 3 minus 4 and minus 3 minus 4. And when we swap it, it becomes 4, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So you will get a point here also. And out of symmetry, you will get a point at minus 4, 3 and 4 minus 3. And in the last, minus 4 minus 3. So you can observe you have got a circle. Here to demonstrate it, I had a very low resolution screen where pixels are too far apart from each other. Therefore, we get a circle with not a good quality. When on the original screen where the resolution is very high, very high as compared to it, you will get a circle of very good quality. Hope you understand this, understand the algorithm. You have a better understanding of the algorithm after trying this numerical. In the next class, we will write a program to draw a circle on your computer screen. Thank you very much for this time.